phone. Right, now, not I don't like it. Yeah. Well, in several ways I contribute, and one of my favorite way to contribute to the society is not to waste. Now, for instance, I've got here, I've got here this, I've got here this little three-wheeler. Now I could put it into the bin, right? No, instead, I asked an artist to put his signature in there, and all of a sudden the value goes from £5 into £50 because it's this artist's logo on it. And another child or another several children can use it, and they can be very, very happy. Now, if you don't waste and you try to fix things and you try to reuse things, recycling, you're already contributing more to the society than 80% of us, because 80% of us doesn't give a flying dangle do. Now, this is a little bit, maybe a little bit too heavy for faint-hearted, but this is also the way I contribute to the society. Now check this out. This is liver pate, yeah, which I've done, and it got off, so I didn't eat it on time. But instead of throwing it into the toilet or waste it, you can't give it to anybody because it's off. You know, even for a person who is very hungry, you don't want to give something like this because it can be dangerous. Now, I don't know if you've seen those little white things around there. No, not this one. This is the mold, but these little white things. Now, those are larvae from the flies, and this is going to be creating a lot of maggots. For 99% of you guys, or 95% think, oh, this guy's crazy, he's create maggots, this is disgusting. No, it's not. One of the most important animals in the world. Yeah, internet connection. The flies are utterly important because the flies feed the spiders, the flies feed the birds. Birds are extremely important because they sing to us, makes us happy, they make music. A lot of birds eat other insects which are harmful for us. Mosquitoes, some other flies, bugs which are not very nice. So birds are extremely important. But another extreme importance of flies, let me show you. Right there. Okay? Those are tomato plants and cucumber plants. And the tomato is not coming from the supermarket. No. You can buy them there, but it's not coming from there. A lot of people don't know that. Tomatoes are coming from the farms. Now the flies are flying around, the flies and the bees and butterflies from one plant to the other. Because that's what they do, they just fly around. And they pollinate the plants, because without pollination, there are no tomatoes, there are no cucumbers. So everything, every animal needs to mate. Every plant needs to mate. Obviously, they can't move because they're in the soil. So that's what they do. They need the flies. Without flies, without bees, there is no life. It's finished. And instead of throwing out that liver pate which I made, no, I rather give it to the flies. They can lay the eggs, put the larvae down, And in a couple of weeks, in a couple of, or in a 5-6 days, they're gonna fly away. They're gonna eat all this food up, the maggots, because obviously out of the maggots, they're gonna be flies again. And then this very flies gonna fly right here and pollinate my tomatoes. Now, those are small plants, so they're going into the soil. But even here, as you can see, and I'm not ashamed of this. Is the only garden I have, but at least I do something. Even with the small even with the little I have, I do something, because all the leftover of food, not food, sorry, of vegetables which I cannot eat, or which skins and peels and all this, they're going right in there. Out of this, it becomes compost, and out of the compost, I can grow my tomatoes. Now, on this amount of tomatoes, logically, I'm not gonna be able to survive, because it's too little. However, I still have the feeling that I'm doing something for the world, for myself, and for the society. Because most of the people, they believe that the tomatoes are from the supermarket. No, they're not. They're from the farmers, from the land, which they work hard, which they have to fertilize, they have to manure it. Okay, some of them go in the middle of Paris and put the menu all over the city. No, this is for protest. So don't believe if you put the menu on the concrete, nothing gonna happen. So it needs to be on soil. I'm just saying, because the media is not showing how hard the farmers are working. No, the media is showing the stupid things where farmers in France and in the Netherlands go into the streets and spray everything manure. Now, I support those farmers, because without them, we couldn't survive. Some people could, who have a big land, but then they have to work. And these days, nobody really wants to work. Everybody wants to have everything for free. Have a TikTok channel, have a YouTube channel, money's rolling in. It's not that easy. Not as easy. I mean, look at my channel. 18,000 subscribers. Since 2015, I'm on it. I have over 3,500 videos, and I'm making around £120 a month. Is that a lot? For me, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But on a bigger scale, Mr. Beast is doing $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 a day. But how many are like him? How many are like him? So a normal popor needs to get up and needs to work. Now, for that 4 subscribers, sorry, not for the 4 people who are watching, I have 1 minute of questioning. So please send me a question in the chat so I can answer that. You have 1 minute for this, because my video needs to be 10 minutes long for be able to monetize properly on YouTube. Because naturally, teaching you all this, I also want to be appreciated. And I don't want to ask for money from you guys, because maybe you have less than me. But I only can continue these videos if I get motivated. And there is no other motivation except those stupid comments. They're not motivating. But money is somewhat motivating, because then I can go to the shop and turn it into something that makes me happy. A drink, a steak, whatever. So nobody asks anything. 1 person watching. Listen, that's how it starts. It starts with 1 person. But I'm going to do the song. Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car. 'Cause baby, I dig you. Right. Beep, 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 yeah. Okay, right. Thank you very much for watching. And I'd say, au revoir.